How you doing, guys? I know it's been a while since I made a video. Was sick last week. Had the flu. Was out for a couple days, so I was just resting. But today will be a quick video. I guess I'll be more preaching than really teaching in this video. But I just want to talk about how the world doesn't love you, and everyone's under impression that people love you. You know, that's how we're raised. That's what we're told. Oh, everybody loves you. Your parents love you. You know, your job loves you. You know, your husband, your wife loves you. All these different things. And what I've come to understand is we don't understand what love is until we look at what Jesus Christ did. He is the example of love. His sacrifice. That's true love. But the world doesn't love you that way. The world will use you until that's it. And I know that's a sad thing to really say, but it's like just kind of freaked me out a little bit. It's just kind of just dimmed a little bit. But yeah, that's that. In a nutshell, that's it. The world will use you. That's ultimately what the world does to people. It uses you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even when it comes to parents, I mean, this might sound sad, but I mean, if your parents really don't care anything about the gospel, about God, they don't truly love you. I didn't truly love anybody in my life. You see what I'm saying? As human beings, because this sinful flesh condition that we're in, it's hard for us to really love people. I mean, do you really love somebody when they're putting you through something, or say they're not doing what you want them, what you want them to do, whatever you need, or you see what I'm saying? Are you gonna be able to keep that same love for a person? And all the time, you can look at the world. People give up. People give up and stop loving people. And I say now, it's not that they stop loving. It's because they never really loved from the beginning. That's just the way it is. I'm an example of that. I've been in countless relationships, you know, where honestly I was a selfish person. That's just the way it is. And it's not just, I mean, all of us are like that. All of us want what we want. And then that's why I say we really don't love people. We should. We should love. We should learn to be able to do this. It's hard and easy at the same time. I don't know how to explain that. But what makes it so hard is, can you keep loving somebody? You see what I'm saying? Even if you claim you do love somebody, do you really love them all the time? The answer would be no. I say you really love somebody if you give somebody the gospel. If you give them something that's going to save their soul, their never dying soul, from going to hell, you really do love them. That's love. You see what I'm saying? And I notice the world doesn't do that. The world's not doing that at all. The world's not showing that. They don't care if we live or die. Most people around it, that doesn't bother them. It doesn't bother them at all. So that's what this video is just about. It's just that the world really just doesn't love you. We can try to say it does. I mean, we can. That goes to so many different avenues. Your job doesn't really care about you. If you get hurt or whatever, they decide to lay you off, they lay you off. They didn't care about you. Your girlfriend. Oh no, my girlfriend loves me. Why that check's coming in? I know that's messed up. Even that goes to some wives out here. They never would tell this to your face, but that's just the way it is. She's not gonna tell you that. Well, really, I'm just with you because that money's coming in. That's just a reality. I've been in that type of relationship. I know what it's like. Certain people are only with you for benefits. That's all I'm gonna say. Even from my perspective, how I was with some friends and family. I wanted what I wanted out of them. You see what I'm saying? That's not love. Oh, well, we'll be fine as long as you give me what I want, and then we'll be good. That's not love. Again, like I said, love is telling somebody the truth, helping them, giving them something that's going to save their life. Even though it might hurt, even though, oh, I don't want to hear this, I don't want to hear about God, and it's almost like it's needles to somebody's ears. You know what I'm saying? If you love them, that's what you're doing. You're giving them the truth that's going to save their life, no matter what. House is burning down and it's midnight. What are you going to do? Let your family members just burn up in the house? No, you're going to go over there, bust down the door, and drag them out. That's what you're going to do. You're going to drag them out of that house. Oh, I wanted to sleep. I don't care that I'm burning up right now. No, you're going to drag them out the house. You're going to save their life. And that's what we do. That's what I do. I give people the gospel. They don't want to, they don't like what I say or whatever. That's fine. But they're going to hear it, though. You're going to hear it at least. You know what I'm saying? You're going to hear it. And that doesn't mean I'm forcing people and holding them down. Listen to me say the gospel to you. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, though, I'm going to at least speak the gospel to you. If you choose not to receive it, you choose not to believe it, that's you. You'll stand before God one day. But we're all called to give the ministry of reconciliation, to spread the gospel, to tell people the truth of what Jesus Christ did on the cross, what he accomplished for us. Why are we doing that? Because we love people. That's why. We're doing it to save people from burning in hell. We don't want them to go to hell. So but the world is not concerned about that. All around you see people, they love death. I mean, from abortions to people committing suicide and, that not even bothering anybody. People are just like, whatever, that person killed himself. Okay. They don't care. I mean, it really is true when people say, like, if you kill, you kill yourself, you're letting them win or whatever, or the world just is not going to care about. That's true. The world really isn't. They don't care anyway. It doesn't bother them. Killing yourself does nothing. So, I mean, to anybody that's, thinking about committing suicide, just remember, sadly, nobody cares. They really do. But God cares about you, though. So don't kill yourself in some way to try to hurt the world or hurt your family or hurt friends or hurt anybody. Don't try and do that. Live for God. Live until it's time for you to go home. So that's just all around. That's what I see. Examples of that is just prime example of my job. My job needs me right now, but when they don't need me, they could just easily fire me, lay me off. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be that I did anything wrong. It's just be like, you're not our best employee, so bye. Job didn't really care about me. You see what I'm saying? That's just how people are with others. But people lie to themselves and they lie to others' faces so much. I've had friends that, have broken up with their girlfriends and they'll be like, oh, man, I thought she really loved me and all this stuff. And I was like, apparently she didn't really love you. She didn't care. She was just using you. And I've been part of that situation as well. I've been used by people, by ex-girlfriends or whatever. That's just how people are. They just want to get what they can get out of you. As long as, like I said, as long as you're providing something, they'll be there. They'll stay around. They don't love you. They don't really care about you. So we just need to remember that the world doesn't love us. So don't go to the world for adoration, for some type of acceptance. They don't love you. When you're spreading the gospel message, when you're telling them the truth, they don't love you. They don't care. They don't care about what you're saying. Now, when you start to do what the world is doing, it may seem like they're loving you. Oh, I'm being accepted now. That's all around me. That's what I see is so many of my friends and, younger people doing stuff to be accepted. Oh, I'm doing this, so I'm accepted. I'm doing this, so I'm accepted. The world doesn't care. They don't care. It doesn't bother them. They don't even care about their own lives. So trust me, they don't love you. And I wish people can just be truthful and grow up and mature and see that for the way it is. The world doesn't love you. The world really just doesn't. I bet all around, that's all you see is being preached today, even in political systems or on TV. We love you. We love you. They say that they lie to your face every single day. And people just take this in, man. They just like, yeah, the president really does love me. They really care about us. I got people that really think this. They really tell me this to my face. And I laugh. I'm like, he don't care about you. And I'm talking about from Obama, from Trump, from any of these people. These are just presidents. Oh, they love me. They love us. Okay, sure they do. I mean, I don't understand how someone can really think, someone they've never even met, you know what I'm saying, really believe them. You see what I'm saying? Like, and I get what you're saying. You're like, whoa, you just explained Jesus Christ. You never, you know what I'm saying? That's the difference, though. I actually have faith in what God is saying. I have faith in what the Bible is saying. I have faith that he's good. I have faith that he can't lie. How can I trust a man who can sin like me? How can I trust that he's telling the truth? God says he can't lie. He really does love me. He really did love the world when he died on the cross. But a man telling you, I love you, how can you trust that? That same man that can lie just like you, right to your face. I myself have done it plenty of times, have lied straight to a person's face. Don't trust man. That's another thing. Don't trust humanity. Trust me. Well, let me take that back. Don't trust me. I'm a man as well, right? But I'm just saying, we lie. I lie. That's just the truth. Many people want to believe that people tell the truth. Even when I heard Trey Searcy off of Truth Time Radio or Bobby Faulkner, all these guys, what really made me able to listen to their message is when I looked at it in the Bible. So I didn't have to listen to them. You see what I'm saying? I didn't have to believe every single thing they were saying. All I had to do was just, well, it's in the Bible, so yeah, I believe it. So that's all I'm trying to say is, you know, the world really, truthfully does not love you, does not care anything about you. When you're dead and gone, they will keep going. They will take your money. Oh, did he leave us anything? Did he leave us any investments or anything? That's all they care about. When you're gone, you're gone. And now what matters is, did you place your faith in God? Did you believe what God said? Or did you not believe what God said? Everyone wants to imagine everybody goes to heaven, and that's a lie. Oh, they're in a better place now. These are hard truths, man. Nobody wants to talk about it. I mean, I might even seem like a bad guy for saying it right now to certain people. How dare you say? It's just the reality of it. We're hoping that our family members believe the gospel. We're hoping that our friends believe the gospel. But all we can do is hope. We don't know what's in their heart. We don't know what they really believed. You see what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, don't let a person's actions really get you to start believing this person really loves me. You know what I'm saying? They really, look, we care about people. And we do show that we have the ability to comfort others, and I guess you could say love them. I'm just saying our love is not continued. We have a flawed love. If my salvation was dependent on my love of God, I'd be going straight to hell. That's where I was heading before I got saved. Because your love for God will not save you. I explained this to a person a while ago. They got really upset when I told them. It was like, I love Jesus. That's why I'm like, if it's up to you, you're going to hell. Because you can't keep loving Jesus, and you don't really love Jesus. That's just the truth. That's not just the same with God. That's how we are with people as well. With people, we don't really love them. We try to. We try to love them. I try to do the right thing. I fail all the time. Sometimes I don't even try. So that's humanity. That's our position. So, you know, just to remember, I have to remind myself of this, because when I look around and I see the things that are being accepted today and the things that people, it's like people, they don't love God. They love sin. So they love something. Let me not get that twisted. Can you love? Yes. But your love as a human being, as a man or a woman, has been proven. God has shown you. You truthfully love sin. You truthfully love wickedness. That's what your flesh really loves. That's why God had to change. He has to change us. That's when we get saved. We're becoming a new creature. We become a new creature. Completely. Spiritually. Still purchased physically, but your physical body hasn't changed yet. But spiritually speaking, you're a completely new creature. Nothing left of what your dead spirit was. You're a completely new spirit. The inner man, completely new. So I want people to understand that, we love evil. We truly love evil. I truly love evil. I can say I don't, but I can say at least spiritually I don't. Spiritually now, I don't truly love evil, but my flesh, it does. My flesh does love wickedness. That's just the way it is. I can lie to myself. I can say, I don't really love wickedness. I don't really want to be bad. My flesh does. My flesh completely wants to go against God in every way. My spirit, though, it's good. It's got Jesus Christ's righteousness. That Brandon can't sin. That Brandon is completely against sin. That Brandon just loves God. Just loves righteousness. So it's two parts of you. But that's all. Like I said, this was just more of a preaching video, and I want people to remember that. Just understand that simple thing. The world doesn't love you. God loves you, but the world does not love you. Don't be deceived. And all around us is just deceptions. Everybody's deceiving you every day. Your boss, whether it be someone that you claim you're romantically with, it's just the reality of it. I've been in a situation, with a person, with a woman that I thought really loved me. She didn't. It was just lust. That was it. It was just lust. And left. That's it. Happened years ago when I was in the military. But that happens all the time. And people want to call that love. That's not love. Obviously that was fornication and lust and, just complete sin. But what I'm saying is, out of that entire situation, there was no love. But people today, you hear rap songs or on TV, will call that love. I love you, baby. I love you so much. Like, really? Come on. You know what I'm saying? Or on the flip side of it, the woman's like, I love you. I'll never do anything to you. While she does something to you. It's just like, it's funny. I don't know. This makes me laugh just thinking about this situation. All I said, the world doesn't love you, man. They don't. But all right, guys. Have a great day.